It's a road game for the Thunder. Different matchup in today's game. We're happy to have you with us. Sweet presentation of NBA basketball. Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg. This game marks the end of the stretch at home for the Cavaliers, back on the road tomorrow. And with the top record in the East, well, there's no doubt that this is a top caliber team.
You know, for the Cleveland Cavaliers, they've continued their breakout season. I mean, they've showed tremendous promise thus far, and I'm looking for big things from this team.
Yeah, Clark, plenty of optimism, but as you know, the playoffs are a whole different animal. We'll see if they can continue that momentum.
Now the opening lineup for the Oklahoma City with Roberson. And it's Adams in at the 5 down low. Here's Durant. Again, Durant missing. So it's the Cavaliers now. This game coming after a loss against the Pistons. And he throws it down hard with one hand.
Boy, the kind of moments you love to see. Excellent defense leading to a dunk at the other end.
Clark, you got to marvel at the transition game when they've got it clicking. It's really explosive.
High octane for sure.
Oof. Yeah, turning defensive pressure into offensive opportunities. That's what it's all about.
And so it's Oklahoma City with it. The Cavaliers making the shot. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Durant's got his first bucket in this one. LeBron with it. Right now averaging 25 points a game. Irving misses.
Tough to hit that shot when you got the defense right in your shirt.
And Westbrook throws it down hard. Clark, some serious agility coming out of the backcourt.
You know, that bucket might count for a little more than 2 points when he finishes with that kind of flourish.
Yeah, against a D that was already reeling a little bit. That was like a body blow.
Irving from long range. No luck. Great D that time from Westbrook. There's the block. And it's out of bounds. The Thunder able to retain possession. 17 seconds on the shot. Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. The wide open look for Durant. Drills it from outside. Durant's got 5.
Wow, just a tremendous first quarter shooting the basketball for them, guys.
Yeah, when they put it up, it's gone in.
On its way from Irving for 2. The top of the key jumper is on the mark. So here's Westbrook, averaging 23 points per contest. It's Durant with the drive, and there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. And Cleveland gets called for the foul. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Thunder.
Guys, they're really passing the ball well here in the first half.
They've established their presence in the paint tonight. Also, a lot of their scoring to this point coming from down low.
Now, here is Irving, averaging 19 points per contest.
Not a shot he should have taken in the face of such tough defense. He needed to get a better look.
Here's Durant. Shumpert with the steal. On the wing, James. He's covered by Westbrook. Love the pass to Shumpert. And a miss there on the triple. The Thunder leading by 9. Ibaka sets the pick for Westbrook. And it's Kevin Love with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Thompson, he's checked in for Mozgov. And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Westbrook kicks to Ibaka. Now here's James. And he lobs it up toward the rim and finished off by Shumpert.
Maybe that'll ignite him. I mean, impossible not to get pumped up after that. At least I think that would be the case.
Well, you can see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are, look at them, they are pumped up.
Yeah, they're geeked.
That's what those alley-oops do, though.
An indication there of why the scoreboard looks like it does. Very passive defense.
But the finish was anything but passive.
No, he hammered that down, Clark. Superb above the rim action.
A nice shot by LeBron.
You know, something we're seeing less and less of these days, that little finger roll.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Thunder. Their last encounter was in Oklahoma City.
Well, they were extremely aggressive defensively early on in that last game, and it kind of backfired on them. Their starters wound up in foul trouble, and I thought that led to the loss.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Anderson Varejau's checked in for Love. Smith comes in for Shumpert, and it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Kyrie Irving. James kicks to Smith. Offline with his 3. And to go back to Steve's point about foul trouble in that game, Clark, they had to give minutes to some players that ordinarily wouldn't be getting that many minutes.
Exactly, and that really stymied any hopes they had of coming back once they found themselves way behind in that second half, Kevin.
The Thunder have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
And over the course of the season, guys, they've shot a very respectable 78% from the line.
And this year, they haven't quite been able to maintain the free throw percentage they had last season.
Uses both hands to slam it down. I like that they're taking it inside and taking advantage of each opportunity, Clark, to chip away at the deficit.
Yeah, and doing it with the dunk is a major energizer, too. Get the momentum going.
Yeah, and I think the interior defense, as good a job offensively as we saw. The defensive presence was almost non-existent. They may see this lead disappear if they continue to give up those easy points.
And that'll be Cleveland as it goes out of bounds. Cavaliers retain possession. Fires the 3.
You look at this quarter, and it really comes down to the missed three-point shots.
And here's James outside. Here's Thompson. And another shot. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
And the defense looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Yeah, I like that. A foul to save the layup. Make him earn it at the line.
2 shots. He doesn't get the second one. Collison with it. Looking for his first basket still in this one. And that is good.
Those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten in the first half here.
And I think they should really continue to work it down low, Clark. That's really going to free up the rest of their offense.
That's good. And so it's Oklahoma City with it. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with San Antonio.
Well, Clark, they really shot terribly from downtown in that one and eventually paid the price for it.
They sure did. I mean, sometimes you can make up for poor three-point shooting with a strong inside game, but theirs wasn't quite strong enough.
And it looks like they are going to review the play. The question, did he? The basket's coming early and often in the first quarter. It's the Thunder. They lead by 8. And don't go away. We'll be back momentarily. All right, the second quarter beginning in just a moment. What stands out to you from Oklahoma City in this one?
And they're really keying in on getting as many good shots inside the lane as possible. They're doing a nice job of not just settling for outside looks.
Yep, I agree. I mean, they're working it inside and doing it with intention and purpose.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. On the court for Cleveland, Thompson and Verja at the 4 and 5. Smith is out there with Matthew Dellavedova. And it's Marion in at the 3. And Tristan Thompson gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Westbrook drives in, and he dunks it after the pick frees him up.
One of the oldest plays in basketball made that dunk possible.
That's right. A terrific screen right there, Steve. Allowed him to lose his man and rock it to the rim.
Wow, don't you love to see players working together in that fundamental play? Fun to watch.
The Thunder leading by 8. And Matthew Dellavedova is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. Westbrook, here we go. And Adams kicks to Morrow. Cavaliers with the rebound. Thompson's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Here's Marion. Westbrook with the block. To the middle. Here's Durant and Cavaliers. Marion kicks to Smith. Takes a 3. They get it back. Feeds to Dellavedova. A 3 ball. The Thunder pull it in. Adams has got 5 rebounds tonight, pushing it up. And then Durant with the dunk.
Yeah, nice fast break from start to finish, guys.
Especially on the back end. I mean, he polished it off perfectly.
So, timeout called here, the first for Cleveland. We've seen Kevin Durant really having a great game.
They don't seem to have any answers for him. They need to review their game plan and look for a way to cool him off.
A big group substitution here for Cleveland. Mozgov, he's checked in for Verja. Love comes in for Tristan Thompson. Shumpert, he's checked in for Sean Marion. And Kyrie Irving subbed in for Matthew Dellavedova. And Oklahoma City also making a switch.
The fact that that's a shot he has to knock down.
And it's out of bounds. The Cavaliers able to retain possession here. Well, here are a group of point guards that have dialed up their own offense in the second half of the season. These are the top scorers at the one spot since the All-Star break. Fourth, Russell Westbrook.
Well, this is a collection of maybe the most well-rounded players in the
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now.
Clark, there is a swagger out here on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
That's right.
Those are phenomenal dunks to watch. So much fun.
Morrow dishes to Ibaka. Westbrook drives in. The shot no good. Good work defensively by Smith. And here comes Smith leading the fast break. Here's Irving. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Irving's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Really tough to get that shot off with the size differential there. It's not an individual matchup he's going to win every time, especially in the post.
Very well done. I didn't think he had any business operating down there with the big fellas.
A different look now for Cleveland. Marion comes in for Mozgov, and James subbed in for Kevin Love. And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That is his first foul of the game. Westbrook drives in, and there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That's foul number 2 for him. Here's Westbrook. He's got 6. From the high post, Crane for 2 points. Westbrook's got 6 in the quarter.
They're perfectly content to keep going to that mid-range jumper. If the defense is going to give it to them, they'll take it all day.
Yeah, why not? I mean, you have to just take what's there, and as long as you're moving the ball and getting good shots, that's all that matters.
And it's Smith missing.
It has not been an easy quarter for him, at least offensively speaking.
And it's out of bounds. The Thunder able to retain possession. And a new group in here for the Thunder. Cantor checked in for Adams. Collison comes in for Serge Ibaka. Waiters, he's checked in for Anthony Morrow. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Russell Westbrook. The Thunder shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. The free throw drops for Augustine. And he makes both free throws.
He's always been extremely reliable at the line, and today's been no different.
The Cavaliers played here in the second quarter. James, yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. 6 points for LeBron.
His presence is very comforting for this team. He's kind of a fallback option for them anytime they need it.
And Roberson kicks to Collison. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
Ah, that's bringing it down hard. Clark, bring it down hard, my brother. Shumpert in the corner. No good with the triple. The Thunder leading by 12. And Waiters kicks to Augustine. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Augustine's got 4 points in the quarter.
You know, of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is major smash-mouth basketball, guys.
Love it. Old school. Just physical play in the paint. Dominating.
They get it back. Marion kicks to Smith. Irving passes to Shumpert. Teardrop shot. Thunder with the rebound. 30 seconds left in the first half of the game. Here's the screen. Here's Waiters. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from inside the paint area.
The defense has to make an adjustment. They've got to string together some stops, or at the very least, try to force this team into some bad shots.
There's 10 seconds left here in the second. And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That will get him his 4th foul of the game, and due to the bonus, we will head to the line for 2. For Oklahoma City, they have been perfect so far from the free throw line, 6 for 6. Both free throws good from Augustine. Seven seconds left in the first half. Here's Dellavedova. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. LeBron's got his 3rd assist on the night.
Matthew Dellavedova.
That'll do it for the first half. Thunder lead.
Kevin, what a...
Welcome back, everyone, to the start of the second half. Big margin on our hands, but we'll see if that gap narrows down in the third and fourth quarters.
What a performance from Durant here. 15 points, and from long range, he's hit 1 3-pointer.
Yeah, and you'd expect by the end of this game, I'm sure the numbers are going to look even better.
Welcome back, everybody. Third quarter just about to get going here in what has been so far a runaway game. What a game we're seeing from Kevin Durant.
He has that slasher mentality, guys, and we saw all the evidence of that in the first half as he continually got to the rim and scored.
Yeah, he had the jetpack on today, Steve, blowing by the defender no matter who they put on it.
So for Oklahoma City right now, ran outside at the 3 with Ibaka playing the power forward. Russell Westbrook out there with Roberson. And it's Adams in at the center, filling out the middle. And the jam by Kevin Durant.
How about that? Snuck in off the baseline and then the sensational reverse jam.
How pretty was that? You're right. Athletic basketball. Clark with a little bit of flair mixed in.
I like that flavor.
Flavor.
Me too.
Flavor and flair. I like that.
Oklahoma City leading by 12. Lets it go from deep. Shot is no good. Cavaliers go the other way with it. On its way from Irving for 2. Another miss by Irving.
Still a bit chilly from the field at the start of this third quarter. 1 of 4 so far.
And then Durant with the jam.
They don't need much of anything else the way he's scoring the ball out there. Yeah, he's seen enough of this interior scoring that his defense is giving up. So the message during this timeout is time to lock things up inside.
You know, sometimes a group can just get spaced out on defense. They're not connected and playing 5 as 1. And usually a timeout can help you refocus and recalibrate that defense.
Anthony Morrow's checked in for Oklahoma City. It's LeBron with the drive. It's hauled in by Adams.
This is not the slam dunk contest. You don't get do-overs. You got to finish the job.
And Tristan Thompson gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game. A different look now for Cleveland. Smith subbed in for Matthew Dellavedova. And J.R. Smith picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. Over a minute and a half into the third quarter of action. Morrow dishes to Westbrook. Passes it to Durant. And that one's good. Durant's got 6 here in this quarter.
Yeah, not just an everyday finish. He put a little pizzazz on that one, guys.
James outside. And that one's good.
This is exactly what they need to do right now. Attack the basket, and hey, if you get fouled, I mean, you get the opportunity to shoot free throws.
The Thunder leading by 14. It's Westbrook with the drive. Morrow, that's a 2-pointer. Again, the Thunder score.
Well, you're right. We've got one team moving crisply to get good shots and the other team just a bit stagnant.
Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And finished off by Westbrook.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at either end, steals, fast break buckets, and the other team scrambling to find its game.
Yeah, they've done a great job causing havoc and then taking advantage in transition offensively.
The dish to Adams. Goes back up, and there's the call on James. Iman Shumpert's checked in for Cleveland. And a switcher also for Oklahoma City. Cantor checked in for Roberson. Durant wide open, he fires. And again, no good by Oklahoma City. The Cavaliers trail by 18. And on the way from Irving for 3. And Durant with the block. We've got 1:55 left to play in the third.
Very little success for him behind the arc today. Just 1 3-pointer in the first half and still none in the second.
Boy, I tell you what, the complexion of this game would be completely different if he shot the ball anything like he's capable of.
Fires the 3. Good. A nice assist from Westbrook. Westbrook's got 4 assists in the game.
This guy will really make you pay if you leave him enough room outside.
Smith, and he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Great assist that time by Kyrie Irving.
And it's Oklahoma City's ball. They're on a 13-4 run. It's Westbrook with the drive. Step back and squared up. Westbrook's got 4 points in the quarter.
Might as well just take it into his own hands and make that big lead even bigger.
puts it up from 12, and that one's good. Shumpert.
You know, he's a little bit of an unknown commodity, Kevin. I mean, he may be able to use that to his advantage, sneak up on some folks.
Here's Durant. The Cavaliers pull it in. Mozgov's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Adams against Irving. Smith outside. From deep three-point range, the shot is off. Westbrook with the nice D there. And here we go with Morrow running it up the court. Wasted no time on that one. Morrow's got his second bucket of the game to go. The Cavaliers trail by 21. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. We've seen Kevin Durant really having a great game.
I mean, he's getting to the rack all game, and if they can't do a better job of keeping him out of the paint, they're in for a long night.
Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for Cleveland. Matthew Dellavedova comes in for Smith. And then for Oklahoma City, Serge Ibaka, he's checked in for Steven Adams. Dion Waiters comes in for Anthony Morrow. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Russell Westbrook. And he gets it to go.
One of the reasons they're behind is because we haven't seen enough of that. He needs to become a bigger part of the offense.
It's deflected. And now the Cavaliers. Fast break. Irving can't hit. Now Durant. And it would have counted had it fallen, but it's offline. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. It's the Thunder, up 19. And after a quick break, we're going to come right back with the start of the 4th quarter. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
This was a showstopper, wasn't it? Just a difficult pass to make, and he makes it flawlessly to set up that alley-oop.
Thompson and Verjao at the 4 and 5. Amon Shumpert is out there with Matthew Dellavedova. And it's James in at the small forward. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now.
14 seconds on the shot clock. 14.
Right block shot. And off the front iron. And in it goes. 26 points for Kevin Durant.
Perfect inbounds pass and an easy 2 points.
Here's Dellavedova. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play chance here.
At the line.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Thunder.
Well, they're taking high percentage shots in the paint. I like the way their offense is clicking.
They haven't wasted time getting the ball up the court tonight either, and it's resulted in a lot of fast break points.
They get it again. Outside for Durant. Waiters gets a wide open look. They get the rebound. Waiters on the wing. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Beyond the arc. And it's Durant missing.
You know, even though he missed that one, great shooters have a way of feeling when they've got enough room to pull the trigger.
Yeah, not enough defensive coverage there to prevent him from firing that time. But, yeah, I think if he's open, he's got to let that thing fly.
That's good. Durant's got 14 points here in the second half.
It's been a great day for them on the boards, Clark. That's definitely been a major factor in building this big lead.
And, you know, from a number standpoint, the advantage might not be that large, but they have been manhandling them inside.
And the Cavaliers with some changes. Mozgov, he's checked in for Verjao. Marion comes in for James. And Kyrie Irving subbed in for Matthew Dellavedova. Andre Robertson, he's checked in for the Thunder. Westbrook comes in for DJ Augustine. Here's Shumpert. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
Yeah, the referee's all over that one.
No doubt about it. Clearly a foul. Nothing to argue about there.
Iman Shumpert. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. And both free throws good for Shumpert. Here's Westbrook.